Right. I think we fooled everyone a little bit, didn't we? About when to start, but actually there's 2.5 minutes to Derby. And we're going to start by presenting the team with Zurich as the first team. We have 1-2 Harley Hot Roll, 1-4 Cookie Monster, 1-7-3 Jalapena, 2-6 Purple Pain, 3-1-4 Indetermination, 3-7 Massive Tiger Moves, 4-2-0 Scardonnay, 5 Fleagle, 6 Caprisa, 6-0 Mission Impossible, 6-6 Hungry Barracuda, 8 Sin Sister, 8-4 Every Night Furry, and 9-3 Catzilla. And then we have the bench Disaster and Sanfe.
And then we need to present Kallio as well. And we have 1-1-1 Fanny Lennox and 1-6-6 Fifi, 2-0 Nirki Kiliki, 2-4 Tex Killer, 2-7 Jay Karpao, who's also the captain of the team today, 4-1 Veganaki, 5-1-6 Pyöre. Sorry for the pronunciation. 6-6-6 Antikrista, 6-9 Rahikainen, 7-0 Sanata, 7-2-2 Lileri, 7-7-7 Gilbert, 9-5 Pirate, and the bench is Kathy Schrödinger. So let's cheer for both teams.
Yes.
With 40 seconds to go.
Woohoo! Have you practiced in your Finnish until now?
No, but I guess I should.
Yes, maybe we will learn some. And starting for Zurich as a jammer is Catzilla.
Jam is on, and we have Catzilla versus Tex Killer. Catzilla almost out of the pack, but gets recycled back.
We can see that both teams are starting with some really strong balls there. "30 seconds in, and we don't have lead jammer is still open." And Kallio's jammer is Tex Killer. I'm so sorry. Catzilla actually got the lead.
Yes, because Tex Killer took off the star before lead was closed. So even though they got out first, they didn't get lead. So Catzilla called off the jam as soon as they got lead.
Yeah, and then we have Gilbert and Scardonnay on the jammer line.
And Zurich picks up lead.
Scardonnay has the lead. And Gilbert is sent to the box. Zurich is getting some help from their...
Antikrista makes some hits on Zurich's jammer. And Antikrista does it again.
Calling off the jam before Gilbert gets to leave the track with just 1 second back. I think I saw a sign language there from the box. And Zurich collects 4 points.
The first points of the game goes to Zurich.
Mission Impossible is standing on the jammer line.
Gilbert's come from the box and picks up lead for Kallio. Mishi is out of the pack as well. Gilbert is fighting their way through the pack and calls off the jam. How many points did Gilbert get? 3 points for Kallio.
So when we're moving into Jam 4, this is a real even game. And Katsila once again takes the jammer lead. And we have
and all the blockers is lining up really tight on the jammer line. Jam is on, but at the moment the derby is going backwards a bit.
Sometimes derby is going backwards, isn't it? And
Zurich picks up lead
gets
with Katsila in the front. Rahikainen jamming for Kallio.
I'm so sorry if there's someone on the stream actually speaking Finnish. I'm not good at this, but we'll try.
Rahikainen, that is a beautiful name. I have a soft spot for Finnish names.
Yes, you have. So maybe you can pronounce all the Finnish names.
Rahikainen, Kallio's jammer, is sent to the box for a high block. In the box, Katsila is waiting to be released. And now we have Katsila back on track.
So now we have a
Zurich is lining up to prepare their offense for their jammer. Katsila finds a gap on the inside curve there. And now Kallio's jammer, Rahikainen, is back on track.
And Santa is sent to the box.
Katsila is sent to the box for illegal contact. There's 2 Kallio blockers in the box as well. This means that next jam will start with only Kallio's jammer starting. And a couple of blockers as well, as of course.
We have Gilbert jamming for Kallio.
Kallio is trying to do some offense to help Gilbert get through. And there you have it. Gilbert is through and picks up the lead.
Now the box is empty.
And Gilbert is sent off the track for a cut. Katsila puts the jammer hat on again.
And this will be a 2-minute jam. Some strong walls, and the offense is working really hard together with Katsila to get them through. And
Cancela
they're
finds a gap
through.
on the inside curve there, goes through. Gilbert is back on track, just pushing those skiers, those blockers. Both walls are holding onto the opposite jammer.
Really, really strong.
Gilbert
And,
just
Gilbert is
gets
through.
Just doing some stepping on the line there to get through.
End of the jam. And we now have and now we can see Zurich have 18 points and Kallio 7 when we move into jam number 6. So it's a tough game with some strong walls.
And we have Skardene jamming for Zurich and Räikkönen jamming for Kallio. And Räikkönen picks up the lead for Kallio.
Antichrist sent to the box together with Fifi. And those officials are really on their toe stops, aren't they? As we see Skardone moving through. Skardone is really fighting to get through all of those Kallios.
And Antichrista is blocking, and Fifi is blocking.
With Fifi.
Skardone really has to fight to get through.
They're working hard. Working so hard.
And Fifi gets Skardone out and recycles them all the way to the back.
That was a hard jam. They're working really hard on the track. And we have some great audience here. Could we hear some cheering for Zurich? And for Kallio. Yes.
And
know
Mission
that we have
Impossible
some-
picks up the lead for Zurich.
And Fanny Lennox is sent to the box. Mission is working their way, getting the lead, their points. And Mission is sent back. Now we have both jammers on the track again.
Both jammers are through the pack, and Michi calls off the jam. And I think I can also see some Oslo players on the stands getting some well-deserved food after their first game, getting ready for their next game, getting some energy for the next game.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot of players on the floor
Tex
there.
Killer. Both fighting really, really hard. And Tex Killer gets the lead.
And
star
makes a
pass.
star pass,
It's done to Sin Sister,
who is now the jammer.
but did not make it into the pack again before Kallio calls it off to collect points and making sure that Zurich didn't get any. And as you see, number 5 in Zurich got called a false start. That means that you are on the wrong side of the line when the jam is started. Then you need to wait for all other players to pause you before you can start playing again.
And 2 Zurich blockers is sent to the box at the same time.
And Purple Paint did some great.
And we have a Pirates jammer getting lead.
Zurich, you have some fans on the streams. Christian Mader, go Zurich!
And Pirate is through and calls off the jam.
We have Gilbert and Mission Impossible. And now it's an official timeout, so and we are back. Mission. Mission is recycled all the way back. By Gilbert is pushing their way through the pack, gets the lead.
There's a lot of action from the referees at the moment.
And
They see everything.
Fifi is doing some great one-on-one blocking there.
The pack is speeding up. but is sent to the box for a low block. We have 2 Zurich blockers in the box at the start of this jam.
So we have 2 Zurich blockers in the box.
And Fanny Lennox and Katsila is going to jam this. Fanny Lennox gets the lead for Kallio.
And Katsila is being recycled back. Well, Fanny is getting some points to their buckets. And now Katsila is out of the pack.
And Fanny Lennox calls off the jam.
That was a good jam for Kallio, collecting 8 points. It's really even still when we're moving into jam 12. We have Kallio on 32 and Zurich 46. And don't forget to buy tickets for the raffle. That golden helmet. And Zurich is taking a time out. So, as we can hear in the last game, we had a lot of cheering on the stream, and just let us know if you want to cheer some extra for someone, because we know we have a bunch of people looking really happy. So let us know if there's anything specific that you want us to tell the teams playing. Know that they're pouring everything they have into this game. And the game is on. Chardonnay Tex Killer is jamming. Number 8 is into the box for low block.
Tex Killer takes the lead for Kallio.
Chardonnay is really fighting.
Tex Killer gets through again. While Chardonnay is being recycled to the back. But gets through, and Chardonnay puts on their star again. Tex Killer calls off the jam, securing some more points for Kallio. 5 points, closing that gap. This is so even.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to get the feeling in, and it's really like, you can really feel in the room that it's a close game. That's a big group of people standing in your way when you just want to walk through, right?
And there we have it. We have Michi Impossible getting the lead for Zurich.
Räikkönen is hiding those Swedish blockers.
Antti Krista is sitting in box, taking a little break in the box.
Yeah.
Jay Carpo is sent to the box for Kallio.
And they are the captain of this.
Antti Krista is back. So there's 3 Kallio blockers and 4 Zurich blockers. And the pack is so tight. The blockers really making the jammers work for it.
They're working hard for every meters or centimeters moving forwards. Strong walls.
And there we have a star pass to Jay Carpo. Just coming in from the box, taking that star. Becoming the jammer for Kallio, and Mishi calls off the jam.
Zurich did collect 7 points in this jam.
Katsila and Gilbert is getting ready. Both looking very ready to start its jam.
And both teams are making those lovely officials work really hard, making sure that all of those, what feels like a million derby rules is being followed. Katsila is out of the pack.
And Sanata is sent to the box for a multiplayer. Antti Krista makes a hit on Katsila and recycles them all the way back. Both jammers are out of the pack.
And the jam is being called. Let's see how many points teams. And official review is being called by Zurich. So this is an opportunity you get to question a decision made or not made by the officials. And if you get it approved, you get one more. And hopefully we will get some information as soon as the group is gathered. And now Zurich is telling the official group what they think they saw.
If everyone is very quiet, both on the stream and in here, we might hear what the officials are saying.
And now the officials is discussing in a group. Let's see if we get some information about it. So the Zurich team wanted a cutting on the Kallio jammer, but no stand call. No call stands. Mixing up the words. And you might think that there's a lot of people in the official crew, but there's a lot of action going on. Skardonay and Fanny Lennox is moving through the pack. And I don't think that it could be said enough that the officials are so important for this sport. We're really happy to have you. And they're really stretching out the pack here. Kallio trying to
Skardonay is pushing and pushing, doing their best to get the Kallio out of play, and succeeded. Skardonay gets the lead after a minute of that jam.
Yeah.
Skardonay is through the pack again. Fanny Lennox has taken their star off. And one more time for Skardonay.
A little dance with the...
And Jay Carpo takes a star pass and becomes the jammer for Kallio, and Skardonay calls off the jam.
Managing to collect those last 4 points. Zurich with 69, Kallio 50 points. As we have the Pirates and Mission Impossible. So Kallio, you have a fan. Go Kallio from Rina on the stream. They're voting for you. So Mission gets the lead. And Pirate is fighting to get through. And the Kallio jammer is sent to the box for a back block.
And number 5, Flegel is sent to the box for a forearm. Mission goes through the pack, and the jam is called off. With Pirate in the box, so this will be a power start for Zurich.
But they are standing, so there's not a lot of seconds for them.
And Kallio takes a timeout.
Next hour is the real time.
There's a lot of lovely blocker movements here, making the jammers really fight to get lead.
Yeah, and as you think that you're kind of done, you get new blockers. But there, Tex Killer is through the pack and gets
Skardene is sent to the box for a cutting at the same time as Tex Killer goes through the pack, scoring some points.
the offense really splitting up the Zurich defense play.
And Kallio blockers is waiting, believing in their jammer that their jammer will get through, and they did. And Skardene is sent to the box again for a back block.
Tex Killer is fighting. And that is half
There we have
time.
it. We have halftime with Kallio's
To start some derby again. Woohoo! And there we have 30 seconds to derby.
We can hear that by that rolling whistle from the jam timer.
Yep.
And this jam will start with the Zurich jammer in the box. And Gilbert for Kallio is getting ready on the jammer line. Well, not on the jammer line, a couple of meters behind.
Yes.
And we start with the official timeout.
Making sure that all the officials are ready.
To make derby happen.
Yes. No derby without the official. Couldn't we hear some cheering for all the officials? Yes, they're so important. Thank you for being here. And now we are ready.
And the jam is on.
Gilbert is fighting their way through the pack. Some strong walking from Zurich. And there gets the lead whistle. And Scardini is being released from the box, while Gilbert is pushing their way through the Zurich players.
With some lovely toes work there
Absolutely.
from Gilbert.
And that's a star pass
To
Sister,
Sister, who becomes the jammer.
Yes, seen a few of those.
So the first points in the second period goes to Kallio, who gets 5 points. Zurich has 7-7 and Kallio has 16-9. The game is so close I can't breathe here. My pulse is getting really high.
Yes.
Looking at this game.
So close.
And all the blockers so tight.
Mission versus Tex Killer on the jammer line. And Tex Killer is getting some great.
Tex Killer gets
takes
the
the
lead for
lead.
Kallio.
And there we have Mission also moved through the pack, while Tex Killer made some great one-on-one blocking there from Sin Sister. We can see 8 points to Kallio and 4 to Zurich.
Trying to close that gap between the points. Only
sure.
4 points between the teams.
4 small little points.
We have a
Someone in the
Pirates and
stream
a
wants
Catzilla on the
us
track.
to sing. Not gonna do that. I'm so sorry, Henna. No one wants to hear me sing, I promise you. And once again, they're stretching out the pack.
And we have a Pirates lead
Catzilla.
for Kallio. Catzilla goes to the pack. Catzilla tries to do an apex there, but gets hit out by the Kallio blockers and is recycled back. Pirates doing their famous pirate moves. And both the jammers gets out in the same time, and we have some jammer on jammer action. And Pirate calls off the jam. Both teams scoring 4 points on that jam. Still 4
As I
points
said, not gonna
between.
sing. But we do have some really, and also Captain Robius have some fans on the stream. One of the officials.
Oh,
But I think that they are too involved in the game to hear that maybe. But
We
both
have-
teams are getting some great love. And there we have Skardone as a lead.
We have 2 Kallio blockers in the box. Skardone in the front, trying to get that last blocker out of their way.
And Fifi is working really hard blocking.
There was some lovely blocking from Fifi,
Yes.
holding Skardone for quite a long time. But
Skardone
Skardone is sent to the box.
for multiplayer, I think.
Rahikainen has removed the star from their head. Might be considering a star pass. And yes, they did a star pass to Fifi, who's now become the jammer for Kallio.
And the 2-minute jam is done there. Sirius receiving 8 points for that jam and Kallio 2 after star pass. So I think the first points that Fifi collected for this game. And we have Gilbert and Mission Impossible on the
Oh,
jamming.
that pack is
this.
moving so
And
fast.
Gilbert gets the lead.
just pushes through and gets lead.
You can see those really, really quick feet. As Mission also is moving in the way.
And Gilbert
has been
is sent to the box for a back block, and that means this will be a 2-minute jam. And Mishi goes through. But Gilbert is back on track again. Still has lead. I don't know really what happened there. So now we have an official review.
And all the official gathered to listen. Let's see what we have here. Christian Meder is once again. Keep up, Zurich. Stay strong, Evie. So Evie has a little personal fan on the track.
Did you understand what was happening there? Gilbert was sent out and released from the box immediately.
I think that what they came to a conclusion was that the jammer wasn't the initiator of that back block.
All right.
But again, I might have missed something and just try to. So they were sent back on the track. And that penalty was removed from the big board that you can see kind of in the middle of the track, where they keep track of all the penalties. So Zurich was calling official review to get a back block on Kallio jammer, but no call stands. Katsila.
And
Katsila is sent to the box for cutting, making Kallio a power jam. And Tex Killer is a lead jammer.
Tax Killer is pushing and calls off the jam.
Bringing 4 points to the bucket.
And just
this is
before
so
Katsila was
close.
released from the box, so Kallio will start with the power start.
Yep. I'm trying to read the lips there from the box. But it doesn't, and they're released.
The box is emptied and all the players are on the track.
Yeah. And you can see that is.
And Fifi sent to the box for a multiplayer.
And both jammers are really fighting to get through.
Those strong blockers.
They are. They really, really are.
But there we almost thought Pirate would get the lead, but is sent out for a cut.
So they are lead, Katsila, but have not yet made it through.
And now Katsila calls off the jam when Pirate is in the box. So this time it will be a power start for Zurich.
Yeah, that might be a good call maybe if the jammer is feeling a bit tired. It's better to have a break and getting the benefits of having a power start. Looks to be a lot of people also on the stream here watching the game. So happy to have you there. As we see Scardonnet and Pirates. Scardonnet is really, really trying to push those Kallio players out of play.
But those Kallio players are not giving up. Jay Carpao is sent out to the box for a forearm. Scardonnet picks up the lead.
And Pirate is back on the track from the box. Some great offense work there from
Scardonnet picks up another 4 points. And Zurich has now 101 points.
so they're into the 3 digits.
Yes. Will Kallio also do that today?
Well, I think so. But they really get to fight really hard for every single one of those points. And you think that you're done and then they get back in front of you.
Zurich picking up 8 points on that jam. Mission Impossible jamming for Zurich and Gilbert for Kallio. And jam is on.
Sure is on.
Zurich gets lead, but Gilbert is ahead. So Mission Impossible calls off the jam, and we have some high fives between Gilbert and Mishi.
Don't you just love that?
Yeah,
I love that about Derby. I get so happy.
I get just warm and bubbly inside when I see that.
See that Godzilla was moving back to get some speed before you meet those hard butts from the Kallio team. And Tex Killer is getting the lead. And the star pass is being handed over to
Holly Hot Roll.
Holly Hot Roll. Not sure if we see that. And there's
And we have a Zurich timeout.
and also a Zurich pivot hat on the track being handed over by a kind official. You see, they have their professional faces, but they're warm and cozy people as well.
And we see some Kallio players on the track smiling, chatting with each other, looking happy to be here.
We think so, but they are so into their game they can't hear us.
Yeah, they're having too much fun together, so they can't listen to us.
No. They have more important stuff. Let's see. Evelina Tikela is sure voting for Kallio. So now Zurich have collected their tactics for the second half of the second period here. With
Skardone and Gilbert. Gilbert's just pushing through those Zurich blockers. And Gilbert gets lead for Kallio.
Skardone is not as well behind.
Gilbert calls off the jam. Did they get any points? Yes, they did. 2 points, 11 points between the teams.
And Kallio is getting really, really close to that 3 digits. 4 points and only 11 points between the two of them. As Mission Impossible and the Pirates and Mission gets lead. Let's see if they can. Almost through, but got hit. Out.
Jay Carpo doing some offense and also picks up the star. A star pass is being made and Jay Carpo is now the jammer. Takes killer, flies through the pack and gets lead for Kallio, while Katsila removes their star on their helmet. But Katsila goes through again and puts the star on again.
And we could also say that Zurich have, if I counted it correctly, they have 12 players for this game. So
Tex is jumping through the back
for a form.
Katsila is sent to the box, so now we only have one jammer. Kallio jammer, Tex Killer goes through and calls off the jam.
And here
getting 12 points, I think.
yes, big jam for Kallio. And now
there's
it's
only 3
so
points.
even. And they're welcome also to the 3 digits point. So 3 points between those teams now. Wow.
11 minutes to go of this game.
But as we know in Derby, anything can happen, right?
Gilbert picks up the lead.
So fast on their toe stops.
Gilbert doing some lovely toe work over there. Going through the pack, getting some points. And we have a lead change with 1 point for Kallio. Katsila is through, Gilbert is calling off the jam. And what is
that's
happening? We have
a
this
lead
is
change.
exciting. Kallio has 116 points and Zurich 115 with 9.5 minutes to go. And I see some bench people over here shaking.
I can feel my pulse is also really, really high now. It's so exciting. Ooh. And Scandinavian Pirates are really fighting to go through. Getting through those tough blockers.
Those blockers are not giving up. They are not letting the jammers have
Any slack at all. And they're really, now they're stretching out the pack again. We can hear cheering from both benches for their jammers. And
and Skardunay is sent to the box. And Kallio goes back to do some offense for Pirate. 1 minute of this jam and no lead has been called yet. And as you can see, the Kallio blockers are
1.5
holding
minutes.
one of the Zurich blockers
Yeah.
to make the pack stay in the back, but now they release the blocker because Garden A is back. And there's only 20 seconds of this jam left. Still no lead.
Oh, when you've been fighting for almost 2 minutes and gets recycled back.
And that jam is over and no points for each team, so we're still the pulse is getting higher in here.
How are you feeling on the stream, guys? Are you surviving? Are you also biting your nails? My nerves, help me. And then we also have some shares for both teams. It's not just us, Katten.
And Mishi gets lead for Zurich. Tex has 2 blockers left and gets through.
And Zurich picks up 4 points, and that's another lead change.
119 to Zurich and 116 to Kallio with 6 minutes to go. Can we hear some cheering for both teams? I can see a lot of Oslo players cheering from the stands.
Is this a good warm-up for playing their next game?
I guess that's Oslo's warm-up to cheer for other teams.
Yeah.
And Gilbert gets lead for Kallio. What will happen? Will there be any points?
And the star pass to Sin Sister.
And Gilbert is through getting some points. And we have a lead change. Again, 120 to 119. But there we have Sin Sister just jumps over the inside line and gets through as well. Oh, how many points did the teams get there?
Another lead change. I don't know how many I can take. I will have a heart attack.
Kallio 1 point ahead.
Wow. Okay, I think it's worse almost to see a game like this, to not play it. But we can see that they're pouring every last...
Jane Carpo blocking. And we have Tex Killer getting the lead. Jay Carpo doing some lovely last defense there. Scardinay is through. And the jam is called. And Kallio picks up 3 points. Still only 4 points between the teams. 4 minutes to go. It's Gilbert versus Mishi.
Helena Lönnfors is really voting for Kallio. There's a big gang watching you play this game as Gilbert gets the lead in Jam 19.
And a quick star pass for Zurich.
Handed
Holly
over.
Hotroll is now jamming for Zurich. And Harley gets a penalty for a cut. Gilbert is the only jammer on track.
Gilbert are working their way through the pack. Calling the jam off.
Now we're picking up 4 more points.
6 points separating those two teams.
Two minutes to go. And jam is on.
Takedown.
Zurich
Both jammers. Working so hard. So hard.
Both jammers are stuck in very strong blocker walls. But there we have it. We have lead for Tex Killer in Kallio.
And
we have
Sister
another-
once again receive a star pass for Zurich.
Tex
Takedown
gets through, calls off.
We see a lot of great star passes in Zurich, don't we?
Yeah, they're very quick with their star passes.
Yeah.
Will this be the last jam?
We don't know. Maybe. And there's 10 points. We have Katsila Gilbert on the track.
Katsila gets lead. Gilbert is out of the pack as well. Everyone looking at the clock.
And now it's time for you to pick up your phones.
And look away.
Yes. Okay. And that is an official score. Wow.
We'll wait for the final score. But while we wait, let's cheer for both Zurich and Kallio who
For
played
a great game.
And now there we have it. We have the final score where Kallio 136 and Zurich 127. Both teams giving us a great game to watch.
Yes.